Beef producers need to stop this. Okay, I don't have this video very planned out. I'm just literally sitting on the four-wheeler watching the irrigation lines start up for the pasture. And there's a topic that really is needing to be addressed in the beef industry. Grass-fed, grass-finished, and grain-fed, grain-finished. Truth is, I've consumed both, I've ate both, I've raised both, and I like both products. Grass-finished and grain-finished beef are two different products. Both are in the beef industry, but they're two different products. The number one thing that needs addressed with this is that if you're marketing one or the other, you should not just be bashing the other side of the industry. That means if you're raising grass-finished beef, you have benefits to the grass-finished beef product. It's leaner and it's got higher omega-3 fatty acids. And some consumers are not going to care about that. What are the cons of it? It's drier. It's got a different taste. Some people like it. Some people don't. You are marketing to a different consumer, but don't just go and attack grain-finished beef and have that be your way of marketing. That's only going to get you so far. It's not going to get you good, loyal customers. It's not going to honestly be truthful, because at the end of the day, we can't feed America without having grass and grain-finished beef both. Now on the grain-fed side, if you say that you don't like grass-finished and you've never truly ate a well-prepared grass-finished product, then don't bash the grass-finished community either. Because again, your product is a different product. Your benefits, your pros, are that you're having a fattier piece of meat typically, meaning it is typically, going to be a juicier, more tender steak. And a lot of people love that in terms of flavor. The marbling creates a lot of flavor, and a lot of people like that. On the other side, it's also way easier to finish beef out that way with grain. And honestly, that's why it is mass marketed the way it is for the large scale production. It's also way more efficient, and you need less space, and there's a lot of other pros that come with that. But as far as the beef itself, that's your main pro. Now the cons are that it is a fattier piece of meat. Now you can make it leaner, and there's ways you can adjust it and everything. There's a lot of variables on both sides. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing I need to say is that we need to stop bashing each other. You're two different products, and both are in the beef industry. We need to support the beef industry, support each other, and that is how we continue to have great customers consuming beef. And I don't care if you're selling somewhere on the lines of it going to the packer or if you're selling direct consumer. I personally have been a part of both. And yes, I'm sharing a lot about my direct consumer journey, but never will you hear me marketing what I'm selling as my product is better because it's, not being fed grain, and none of that. And truth be known, I raise grass-fed, grain-finished. So they're on grass the entire production, actual pasture, they're out roaming, and they also get grain-finished. Now, at some point, I do think I will start raising some grass-finished as well. Why? Because I am, big on health, and I think that, you do need to have lean meat and fatty meat, good healthy animal fats and good lean protein. And I would prefer to consume both of those from the beef side. And so I do know there's people who are looking for that leaner grass-finished steak, as well as getting that omega-3 fatty acids in a state where we don't have a ton of, open sea fish or anything like that. That's one of the best ways to get healthy omega-3s. Now, it does depend on what grass the beef is eating, consuming, and all that. And there's a lot of variables. I don't want to go too far down that. But at the end of the day, the point of this video is that we need to stop beating each other up in the beef industry, start supporting each other. And at the end of the day, just eat beef, build your own operation, and market to the consumer that you are trying to market to. Appreciate y'all. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.